Holy smokes, man. I have been working. I'm pulling 8 to 12-hour days as a copywriter. And while I'm making 4.4K, which is my biggest month yet, I am slammed with work. And I just want to talk about three of the biggest things that changed the whole thing for me, that just gave me the results. And if I had started doing them in the beginning as opposed to day 60 or day 40 or 50, whenever I started, I would have found success a lot faster. The three things I'm going to talk about, one, to save you time, because I know people have short attention spans, is how I get stuff done, outreach systems I use, tools I use. So starting off with how I get stuff done. To give you background on who I was before this whole 65-day challenge kind of journey, I was someone who scrolled social media for 5 hours a day. I never read books. I was bottom of my class. I would watch Netflix, YouTube. I'd do anything besides doing the work. And I was, to be completely honest, I was a video game addict. I'm pretty good at video games, but that's not something that I'm super proud of. I spent a lot of time just wasting time. And so getting stuff done really started with eliminating distractions. I have an app, which I'll show you right now, just because I think it's important. I'm going to load up this computer and show you. So I have this app. It's called Cold Turkey. And essentially, it looks like this. And you can essentially just block out time to do work, right? You can block websites, you can block applications, and you can get work done. This costed me around $34, $35, but it has been the biggest game changer of my life. It's called Cold Turkey. I would recommend it. I'm not sponsored, but it blocks out all those distractions, and it literally causes you to have to do the work. Okay, that's one, is how it's one couple of tools that have really helped me. But aside from that, I use sticky notes, and this is gonna sound crazy, but this right here, from here down, is my to-do list for today. I'm gonna read you what it says: content, outreach, client work. There's a fourth one that says read if I have time. So how is it possible that you only have three things to do today? So let me give you a story about where I was at day 0. I was overwhelmed. I didn't know where to start. I was so scared, confused. I was watching all these YouTube videos that didn't make sense. But when I started to simplify what I really had to do to make money online, you realize that making content gets you clients, reaching out gets you clients, delivering for the work gets you paid. Those are the three things you got to do. So don't overcomplicate it. And so I have 3 clients right now, so it is getting a little complicated. There's a lot more client work that has to go into the day, but just simplify your list. Use sticky notes, and you can only pick 3 things that you get to do every day. It will make your life a lot easier. Let me give you a scenario, an example of what really clicked for me. If a teacher or professor came to you with a year's worth of work, of tests, quizzes, homework, and just said, on day 1, here you go. Here's everything that you need to get done. That would probably stress you out. And that's how I felt when I was starting out this copywriting journey. Instead, block out and chunk out little sections of that whole year's worth of work in per week. So week 1, you're doing these things. Week 2, you're doing these things. So simplifying what you have to get done has been the biggest game changer. And so this quarter, I'm only worried about these 3 things. And then of course, reading's always going to be on there. Those are the 3 things that I'm most focused on for this whole quarter. Okay? That is what has been the biggest lever for me. Okay? Moving on to outreach. So I'm just going to tell you what I do. I start off with a compliment. I don't do this high value outreach whole thing where I just send it right away. No, this is exactly what I do. First of all, I have content. I have a profile picture, so I stand out. And most people watching this video, you probably don't have any content on your personal brand page. That is a requirement for myself. I have to. I would not be at where I'm at if I didn't have a personal brand. So just giving that pointer. I always compliment first. Been loving your content, man. Been following you for a while. If that person engages, I say, hey, I have an idea for you. It's on a pay after results basis. I can guarantee you X amount of views or X amount of dollars. Would you like to hear a bit more? If not, don't even bother. Just simply like this message and I'll send you a video. That essentially is what my script is, okay? So let me walk you through why that works. One, it's a compliment, okay, to start. If they respond, if they engage, then sweet, awesome. I can tell that they're actually actively looking in their DMs and they're responding to people, okay? I want to work with a client that's active on social media and also potentially has a good personality, and I think that people who are genuine in their responses typically are better people, okay? And so if I get a response, it's a positive response, I then present the pitch and I put the ball in their court. I say, look, I can deliver on a pay after results basis, meaning once I create the content for you, you don't have to pay me like today. You get to pay me after it performs, after I deliver you X amount of dollars or X amount of views, right? Whatever your niche is. And then the ball's in their court. All they have to do is like the message, and I'll send them a video, a face recording video, so they get to kind of hear me and look at me speak. And if they like what they say, they'll like the message again, likely, or they'll say like, yeah, man, like let's hop on a call. I'd love to chat with you, love to connect with you, and that's awesome. That's my typical outreach system. Now, one important part, a lot of content creators they'll never speak on this, but the follow-up. If I get a thumbs up or a content creator is interested or they responded to me with that first initial message, I am going to follow up on that content creator 8, 9, 10 times, even if they don't respond. I am vicious with my follow-ups. And you may be asking, well, what do I send as a follow-up? All I'm saying is, hey, did you get my message above? Hey, just wanted to check in. Did you see my message above? Hey, I know you're busy. Did you see my message above? Like, keep going. Don't do it every single hour of the day. Do it every 1 to 2 days. But that is honestly what's worked for me. And that is honestly my whole outreach system. So, of course, I do want to touch on this as well. Have a good offer. Be sure what you're offering is something worth to that content creator. I know, and here's the big killer. This is exactly why I'm able to collect money so quickly. My offer is I can add 5 to 10K to your MRR, monthly reoccurring revenue. A lot of people want to know about that. And if it's on a pay after results basis, everybody's going to want to sign up, right? So my offer, your offer, is very important. Go test different offers. Find what people like. It's going to vary depending on the niche you're in. But I work with some e-commerce brands and they want money. They don't care about copy. They want money added, MRR. And so as you start working with these different creators, these different businesses, you realize what they want, what they actually need. For example, if it's a content creator, it's views they want. So tailor to views, tailor to growth, right? So there's that. Lastly, I want to talk about tools, and I don't use a ton, but I do use my iPad quite regularly. So this is my notes I take. I mean, I'm taking notes every day on YouTube videos like this one, on course material, on anything that is going to assist me with growth or books. I'm taking notes on. And if you're watching this, you need to be doing the same. because if you're not taking notes, it's going through one ear and out the other. There's a reason why so many students and schools require you to, take notes in class. It's because that's how you learn. And there's no way around it. It's boring, it sucks, but that's just the raw reality of improving and growing is you have to take notes, you have to learn. So I hope this video helped. I know it's a bit of a longer one, but I think it's important that I tell you kind of some of my methods. In the future videos coming, I want to dive in to my outreach methods, into maybe getting a client day 1 through 30, a 30-day challenge where I get a client, and show you guys the whole, the whole thing, because I don't see anybody doing it. And I think it would help a lot of people. So if it is something you would like, or maybe you have a different idea, maybe you want help with something else, go reach out over on Instagram, X, School. I'm active on there. There's tons of resources over there. You can also see, what kind of content I post to attract clients to me. Because I am at the point now where I don't have to really send outreach. I mean, I get clients coming to me saying, hey, Trey, can I work with you? Can we hop on a call? And it's all because of my social leverage. And so take a look, and maybe don't copy me, but get reference of what I'm doing, So again, all those links, I would just check them all out and just snoop around, because you're gonna learn something. I don't just make content to make content. It is to actually change people's lives. That's my goal. It's not $10,000 a month. It's to help 50,000 people. That is my goal. So I hope you got some value from this video. I really do. And again, any questions, any videos you want or need help with, just reach out, comment below, and I will make them. So thank you so much for watching. See you soon.